Hello viewers, I'm the Mindvine, and welcome back to Caves of Cud. I don't really have like a dynamic superhero voice. I guess I could take it down into the Christian Bale Batman register, but I don't think anybody wants to hear me do a whole episode like this, and actually I've been doing it for about 4 seconds and it's already too much for me. Anyway, that's really unpleasant. I was thinking about our stats. When I got our first attribute point, I just threw it into ego right away, because, like, mental mutations, ego, right, it makes sense. But then I realized we're going to get a lot of ego from a lot of sources, right? There's equipment that gives ego. We can try to access something's face. Without an axe, I'm not sure how we'll get a face, but we maybe figure something out. But then also there's, at some point we'll be hunted by people who want to consume our mind, and when we consume their minds instead, we'll get ego from that too. And I don't know if the ego you get for defeating people and consuming their mind counts toward your skill thresholds, because we know that stat points from equipment don't. But basically what I was trying to do was I was figuring we'll have enough ego. We don't have to worry about it. How much ego do we actually need for the skills we want? And then after we hit that threshold, should we just put our skill points into something else? And it turns out there really are not a lot of skills that are ego-based. It's pretty much just the stuff in the persuasion category here. Now, there is Inspiring Presence at 25. I still don't know exactly what this does. My assumption is that it's just, anything that you've beguiled or charmed or whatever has bonus stats, but we don't know the magnitude of that or even if that's correct. But I think we want this, right? So we will probably ego focus up to 25 to get Inspiring Presence as quickly as possible. And then from there, I actually don't know. We could put some points into intelligence. Obviously, skill points are nice. There was some... I was looking through stuff here. There's some interesting stuff from willpower, right? Iron Mind and Lionheart. And Conatus probably more sprinting, useful for a character who never ever wants to be in melee. But then also, if we got to 25 willpower, there is this shield skill that seems actually very effective, that is willpower based. So for right now, we're going to keep focusing on ego, but we'll probably transfer over to willpower eventually. Also, I went ahead and just equipped all of the stuff that we've found so far, so our stats are not awesome, 5 AV, 7 DV, but I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay-ish. So we are looking for this thing, right? What am I looking for? I'm looking for... It's a Snapjaw Fort, located within a parasang of 6th Interior Tur. Unfortunately, it's just like a lot of screens to search, right? And we've been doing this thing where we zoom out and move over and zoom in, and my hope here was that it would just deposit us on the appropriate screen, but each time we zoom in, we're only landing on 1 out of the 9 screens that makes up that tile, right? And who knows where exactly we need to actually go. Starting right next to a boar, not my favorite thing. That's interesting. This Fulcrete clearly has something on it, but I'm not allowed to... Nope, it's not going to tell me. Alright, well, our salt hopper will show up presently, I'm sure, so I'm just going to give this pig a little zap. There he is. There's our buddy. Let's have a quick chat with this hermit. This hermit has nothing to say to me. I really, really do appreciate the little animations. It's not a big deal. It's objectively not a big deal, but I just like it. Laser beam, failed to penetrate armor. Okay, I do need to equip a torch. Let's unequip this thing. I don't have the vision for existing at night when our laser charges get low. And it can't be both our primary weapon and a light source, right? It's one or the other. I'm going to step away because it seems to me like my friends here are handling it. Although I'm getting a little worried about our salt hopper friend who is starting to show scary colors. There's a boar over there, I guess? Boy, I sure wish I could see better. I'm a little leery of getting close to the wall because I don't know what this is or if it's going to reach out and try to grab me. But I'm getting a little concerned about our buddy here. Good old Olyplus. Giant centipede died. I can't even see. Olyplus, no. He's gone somewhere. Okay, he's here. You okay, buddy? He's badly wounded. Okay, just come over here with me. stay away from the hostiles. Nope. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go down onto the next screen. I'm gonna try to pull him. No! He was killed by a prickler. I knew it. I knew that thing was no good. I feel super bad about that. Also, apparently we need to be told that he was killed so many times. Apparently, Olaplus had 5 lives we didn't realize. Didn't help him. In the end, not that useful. Let's see if we can maybe convince this Equimax to come on board. I would like to beguile you, creature. Nope, I infuriated him instead. That's the opposite of what I was going for. Well, how about a good proselytize? Nope. Didn't care for that either. I mean, if the one whiffs, then the other one's probably not gonna land right. Well, we could dominate him. We could intimidate. I'm gonna try intimidate. He is not intimidated. He does not care for. I'm not effective against Horseman. Okay, that worked. Cool. So we're gonna split off from his position a little bit here. Oh god, Secret Chameleon. He was very effective this time. I'm gonna proselytize. Okay. Every enemy must either be evaded or convinced to join up, because I have no ability to fight by myself. I feel really bad about that Salt Hopper dying, and also I'm like bummed out for mechanical reasons, because like a Salt Hopper's a pretty good dude. That's a sad thing to have lost. Just trying to let my pet do most of the fighting while I wait for my lace charges to come back. Still don't have any. I'm checking. Okay, there we go. Checking periodically. Hey, we do have a sword. I could just punch him. I really appreciate how clear it is when his armor value has prevented an attack and stuff. The animations are super helpful. We need more weapons, really. We just need like a better. I guess I have a gun. Oops. He was accidentally killed by Mind Vine. Yeah. He was also killed by a honey skunk 5 times, because that's just how things are out here. You know what happens, mostly, is people get killed by a honey skunk 5 times. Okay, I really messed up that skunk. There we go. It turns out guns are also good guns. Like, the mind is a good gun, but also a gun is a good gun. I'm just leaving bloody foot. I'm bleeding all over the place, I think. Okay, let's hit you with that menacing stare. You don't want to get over here. That's right, you better run. I failed to kill him, and it looks like I missed him, and the shot went wild and hit a tortoise, which is not what I wanted to happen. Okay, we're going to let the tortoise get next to us, and then I'm going to give him the old beguile. Alright, a tortoise should be a good ally, right? Tough. Unlikely to suddenly die for no reason. Where'd that boar go? There he is. Get him, tortoise friend. Tortoise friend is quite slow. I'm gonna scare him with my intimidation. Get him, tortoise friend. I'm also gonna brain laser him a little bit here. Alright, mutation point to each attribute. Oh, that's true, I am accumulating mutation points rapidly, right? We should probably actually use those. Yeah, I'll take a Steel Warhammer, that sounds fine. So, I also at this point have a bunch of skill points saved up. So are we at the point where I can push my... No, our mutation levels are too high due to our ego modifier for me to be able to mutation them up. We could learn a new mutation. I mean, there are some mental combat type mutations that might actually be really useful, right? Let's pick up a new one. The Mind Vine. Rapidly mutates. Oh, Mental Mirror is a good one. Precognition. You peer into your near future and may revert to the point in time... Okay, so it's like a Truekin Sphinx Salt. I do like Mental Mirror a lot. And especially if we think we're going to end up fighting lots of, scary dudes who are coming for our brain. Mental Mirror is very useful against those dudes in particular. But it's not that useful in, like, a broad sense. Now that we've played through essentially a whole game, we have a much better idea of, like, the kinds of things you run into in the world. And there just aren't that many psychic attacking enemies. Precognition seems like, seems like a thing that has... good broad use. I mean, when am I going to think to use it, though? I'm going to take mental mirror. We know mental mirror is good. I did definitely... Okay, we pulled the psychic glimmer already. So it looks like telepathy. Yeah, telepathy is one level of psychic glimmer, and then each of these things are the level displayed. Okay, let's pick up some fun stuff. Do we want... I probably want berate. -4 DV to hit, ego, willpower, and a larger penalty to quickness. So willpower influences your mental resistance, right? We don't actually have any... It's important to remember, though, we don't actually have any mental attacks right now. Light manipulation is a physical attack. It does lower their dodge value, which... Is light manipulation dodgeable? I don't think it is, actually. It lowers their to hit, which is definitely significant. But this might not be like a... This might not be a right now kind of thing. Well, what do we want, then? Obviously, cooking is pretty cool. Do we want some of this stuff? One of these lowers the cooldown of your things, doesn't it? Am I misremembering? I mean, like, I know willpower, just raising your willpower, lowers the cooldown of your powers. But I thought there was a skill you could pick up that also affected it. Man, mind over body seems cool, but 29 is a lot of willpower. Juke requires 21 agility. We have 16, I think, so we're not getting there anytime soon. Yeah, you know what? Let's grab berate. And then another 120. I believe we're supposed to be able to learn base wayfaring from our village, right? So we probably shouldn't spend on that. Oh, you know what? Acrobatics is a good idea. Yeah, make it harder for us to take to get hit by ranged attacks right now, and then we'll pick up spry later, soon in the near future. All right, so these pricklers. Can I kill these? I can kill them, and they're even worth XP. Probably this is a thing that is worth doing, because screw these things. We don't have a ton of ammo, so I probably should be a little cautious with that stuff. I went to aim at him, and I didn't realize I didn't have any charges left. Oh, they changed the graphics for stairs. I actually like that a lot. That reads as go down some stairs in a much clearer way to me than some of the other stuff, than the other design, where it's harder for me to tell when it's up and when it's down. Well, our turtle is... I mean, he's coming. He's very slow. We should be able to put together an army, though, right? I think... Is it Beguile that only lets you have one thing beguiled at a time? But the fact that we have multiple ways of taking on friends should mean that we can stack up an army, I think. Hold on, let's look at the description of Beguile again. I remember vaguely that there was something where... Let's see, success roll, Beguiled creature has... Okay, so there's extra hit points related to our level of Beguiled. That's pretty cool. I mean, 25 bonus HP, or 20 at our level, is a pretty big deal. I'm going to try to Beguile this other turtle. Alright. I don't like the ogling, but I guess that's true. It is Beguile, it's not mind control. I'm going to just run away from this boar, because I didn't realize I don't have any charges left. There we go. So, wait, are you... You are neutral to me. But are you my old tortoise? It's just walking around opening doors. Yeah, that might be my old tortoise, right? Let's name this guy. We'll give him a name from his tortoise culture. Norlolumub. It's like John Smith. I'm hoping that if we lose control of him, he'll retain his name, and so I will be able to tell that it's him. And then we want to, from now on, we want to take converts through proselytize. I mean, of course, we know we can get multiple followers by just observing the chain of command. There we go. There's my other charge. At this level, this is still a pretty significant amount of XP. Like, this totally is worth our time and matters. You know what? Maybe I should be trying to... Alright, we're gonna... Perhaps unwisely, I'm gonna let this dude come over. I'm gonna make sure my tortoise is nearby, though, in case this doesn't work out. Alright, I am going to proselytize. Remarkably, even though I had already shot him with a laser, he's in. He's ready to join up. He loves the idea of having friends. I get that. I'm lonely, too. Didn't really think this one through all the way. Let's just throw up a quick intimidate. There we go. Get him. Don't let him escape. I will not use my musket. I'm going to let them do the thing. Alright, 150 XP. Wow. That's a little bit more than I was expecting. And for our level, I know this is not like amazing, but for our level, this is a pretty solid crew. We got a bandage. I guess we could pick up those slender furs. They're, 5 pounds. For the trade value of fur, honestly, probably not worth it. Alright, what's through here? It turns out nothing. Some sap. And also one more of these dudes. Okay. So this is definitely not where we're supposed to be going for the quest, but we're here, so let's find out what's downstairs. Well, it turns out there's more stairs down. Yeah, look at how incredibly clear it is which of those is the up and which of those is the down. Oh, seed spitting vine. I'm gonna ignore it. I think it's probably under control. I think our boar has got it. Oh, there's my turtle. I was gonna say. Oh, I should name our boar the Sappy Two-Headed Boar. That's a terrible name. What do your people call you? They call him Tataroof, obviously. What else would they call him? Ow. Please don't murder me. Intimidate. There we go. Is he unintimidated already? It seems like he might be. That's alright, my army's got him under control. We'll just keep running in circles around the turtle. There we go. I wanted to give the other two-headed boar a chance to fight him. I think the two-headed boar probably does more damage than the turtle does. Okay, nice easy kill. This beetle bum just ate a silver nugget. What is wrong with you? You think if we kill him quickly, we could get it back out? I'm gonna try. I would really like that, please. Do you have any idea what I could do with a silver nugget? The good news is, when we're in this state, it seems like the monsters have no interest in fighting our followers. Never mind. I've been proven wrong immediately. Also, sorry about my dog situation. It sounds like some people are teasing the dog in the other room while I'm doing a thing where it would be nice if people were not making a lot of noise. Okay, yes, we did manage to recover the silver nugget. I think, you know, I don't know exactly how effective his digestive system is, but it can't break down silver all that quickly, right? Let's kill this before it becomes a problem. This character cannot necessarily deal damage to a dreadroot. That's a sobering realization. Listen, we'll get there. We can't all be Mithder on day one. Ow. Stupid ivory. Well, okay, we stopped bleeding already. I was gonna say, our health is low enough and we're bleeding for enough that maybe we need to actually bandage, but by the time I got to the place where I would have used the bandage, we were already okay. I'm gonna rest until healed here in the corner. Nope, never mind. I am not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to be accosted by a wild boar. Okay, now I'm gonna rest until healed. How did that boar even know we were here? He used his boar senses. Alright. Lasers, very effective. Do you have anything? You do not. Maybe I shouldn't destroy the Dreadroot while it's standing directly between me and an enemy? Boy, we really do not have good visibility, huh? Even with a torch. I think I just got really used to the night vision, which is insanely powerful. Oh, something, yeah, seed just flew past my head there. Seed spitting vine is... Okay, it was shooting at something while it couldn't see me, but now it's shooting at me again. Yeah, man, look at how incredibly limited my vision is. Oops, I attacked the Dreadroot Tuber. We should probably just take that. You know, or you can just smash it. I'm not saying that there's definitely never a good reason to smash a tuber. It's not like an everyday sort of thing, but... Praise Nizrok, or in hand, who collides earth and star. I don't think that's not good. That's not praiseworthy. We would like Earth to stay away from star. But like a pretty specific distance away from star. Don't go too far. That's also bad for different reasons. Well, I mean... This is not what our quest was for, but we seem to be strong enough to survive down here, at least on this level. May as well keep going, maybe we'll discover some treasure or something. Or, I mean, I hate to put it so bluntly, but it also maybe we'll discover a better follower to take on. You're just someone to add to the team. I'm not looking to reduce the entourage. So unfortunate what happened to Scref, what with the juice of star apples. Some kind of incident occurred. Alright, who designed this place anyway? You sense the animus of a vast mind. Someone is near. Well then, I'm glad I took mental mirror. Oh, Jesus. I don't care for this at all. I'm gonna hit the dude right next to us with a quick proselytize. Okay, Kimut no longer. Taw's Osprey. In the psychic Arbelos appears. That dude is... yeah. He's gonna shoot brain at me. I did take mental mirror, right? That was the one I took? We're just gonna double check. Okay, good. That should be very effective. The boar is not into my whole thing. I'm gonna real quick throw up a menacing stare on this boar. I'm gonna save the intimidate for the moment. We're gonna blast this dude. Uh-oh. He did not attempt to just brain me. He instead, I'm assuming this is... yeah, he did cryokinesis. Well... I'm gonna move to here. Oh, it's ugly. Oh, it's ugly. He's making stuff. This is when we intimidate. This is why I saved intimidate, because I knew I was gonna get surrounded. Oh dear, I've been confused. My pets seem to be... oh no, I've been moved away. Wait, what happened there? Oh, it was Stunning Force. Yeah. He dropped a Stunning Force on me. Okay, I'm covered in blood, but it's mostly not my own blood, it looks like. I'm going to employ the Burgeoning. I'm stunned for the turn, and I've been moved a dramatic distance, and now I'm being attacked by boars. Do I have any of my spooky stuff available? I have Proselytize? Okay. Proselytize to this boar. Yay! Just trying to complicate things a little bit. It does seem like if I proselytize successfully, it unproselytizes my previous one. A boar was killed by a tumbling pod. Oh, my plants. My plants are friendly to my other dudes, but unfortunately, explosions don't really pick sides. Okay, so that was the boar we just took as a friend, right? So in theory, I could grab a new boar. Oh, is that a slug snout? Oh no, that's Tataroof. He's hostile. Was he was beguiled. No, he was proselytized. The turtle was beguiled. So he's mad now, because I dared to proselytize to someone else. Well, we can just try to reclaim him. I think that's got to be the move. Oh, he's not into it this time. Well, that's pretty bad news. Beguile creature... Beguile? Okay, got him with the Beguile. That might cause some problems for me with the turtle, but also, we still got plants and stuff. Oh, that's another tumbling pod. Gotta be careful about that. I don't want to get blown up. I don't remember exactly how large the explosion area is. Alright, I'm just gonna try to kill this boar with my crappy Vine Reaper, I guess, because I need help. Okay, it worked. The tumbling pod is headed this way. Oh god. Again, friendly, but can't necessarily be trusted to behave in my best interest. Is the guy dead? If he was dead, it would have told me, right? I hate this tumbling pod following us around. I know it's going to explode. And it's going to, when it does, it's going to be such a bad time for me. Well, it looks like our tortoise, our tortoise just must have died. I know we just walked past an irritable tortoise corpse. But I'm assuming, I guess maybe that's not a safe assumption. I was going to say, I'm assuming that it would have the name attached to it if it was our tortoise, but maybe that's not true. Are you still cool? Okay, he's injured. He got acid clouded there a little bit, and I had a moment of concern that he might turn hostile because he took some damage. Which is not, I think, totally unwarranted. So stuff's blowing up over to the top left, and I suppose we ought to go and have a look at that. Oh no, Tataru ran too close to the tumbling pods. This tumbling pod thing is actually a real problem. Like, yeah, there are some downsides to the guy to the burgeoning. It behaves in some unpredictable ways. So I guess I am to... Here, go get him. Alright, it does give me the XP. So I guess, was this the corpse of the guy? Maybe. I thought when we killed him, we were supposed to get something for that? But maybe there was a different reason for why I was allowed to consume the mind of the other one. Maybe I had to... Maybe it involves butchery? Maybe you have to, like, actually eat his brain? I wish I could remember things ever. I'm gonna just get out of the way and let the pods handle that. Oh, apparently that one is still alive. It survived the explosion. You know, I'm not saying that having a bunch of tumbling pods following you around do your bidding is all bad. They certainly can get some work done. They're also just, they're very unpredictable. They're unpredictable friends, which is perhaps the worst kind of friend. Sorry, unpredictable explosive friends, which is perhaps the worst kind of friend. Alright, one assumes that these pods are going for that guy, so we'll just leave them to it. Oh hey, high level boar. Proselytize. Yeah, friendly boar. Oh, less friendly boar. Help! Please, please save me before the pods get here, and save us all to death. Sure, a lot of keycard doors around here. Oh god. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. I meleeed that thing without thinking about it. I was just like, yeah, we're high on health. Okay, less than optimal. It's fine. There's going to be some growing pains. You know, you're playing a new kind of Vine man. There's going to be issues from time to time. Here's the thing. Replay most recent character. We're doing the same. We're doing the village teaches wayfaring. Get Mind Viner. First we were Mind Vine, and that didn't work out so well, but we're going to fix it by becoming even Mind Viner. Mind of Vinier might have been better. It sounds a little bit more like a name. Alright, on the 10th of Uru-Ux, we arrive at the village of Shigar. Friendly kudzu. Definitely had a moment of panic there. This is a weird... Have we seen this wall tile before? A fluted stone wall. I don't believe we have. Hey, you look important. You're the warden of the area. Warden Ooh-ah-ah-hoo-hoo. Your thirst is mine, it turns out. Some other village doesn't really like him. I'm looking for work. Look to Mirlulum or Elder Nirlululub Nirlulum Mub. I wonder if that's a tortoise name. There are tortoises. It absolutely was a tortoise name. Check it out, we're learning. I'm beginning to develop familiarity. This bizarre contraption is, This object is a monument to a scene from the history of the village Shigar. The profanity of Leaf Broker was revealed to the people of Shigar through attacking the Carapace. So is that... Some part of that is figurative, one assumes. Although, who even knows? Pay heed, the prescient come together here. Be compassionate to them, or may the roaming spouse take you. Take my roaming spouse, please. Here you'll find shade and victual, along with other provisions. Above all else, you may drink of our fresh water. How about you drink of my fresh water? How about some of that? I would love to learn wayfaring, if that could happen. Thank you very much. Also, broth with hearty casserole and chopped bananas sounds like it's going to be kind of a pain to make, because bananas are not easy to get. Aren't all the banana trees up near the spire? We'll find the village oven and we'll cook some and we'll see if it's a thing worth learning. Also, I'm looking for work. I bow down to the blessed band that you are here, friend. I could use you for a job. The other day I visited Tamish and saw a Dawn Glider tale of the venerable farmstead. For my own collection, I am in need of it. Well, this guy's a lot more honest than a lot of our quest givers are. Yeah. And what is going on here? Mexershid I, Leaf Broker. They've desecrated this shrine. On an expedition around Kazawan, Mexershid was captured by bandits. He murdered their leader by poisoning her water, and was thenceforth known as Leaf Broker for some reason. Those things don't really seem to be connected. There's just, like, bookshelves sitting out in the open. Also, chairs? Nice chairs? Yeah, it's like a decent chair. Huh. Who are you? You are... O-U-E. You are not the guy I was looking for. You have a bunch of rocks. He would sell me his rocks, which I appreciate. Hey you, what waits for me at the stilt? Very well, I'll go check it out. Sounds exciting. There are so many globes here. If we run into a Beetle that wants globes with this character, we are 100% set. Mirlaloom, the village tinker. Hey you, I'm looking for work. Listen, friend, I have a project for you. A short while ago, I trekked to the lair of Citus, legendary glowfish, and saw a phial of the sanctified blessing. Because of its trade value, I would love to obtain it. People here are so honest. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm down. I am down to steal a thing for you so you can sell it. I have no problem with that. Let's try broth with hearty casserole and chopped bananas. Whenever you take damage, there's an 8% chance to identify all artifacts on the local map. Huh. That's not a good effect. You know, I'm really used to playing a high intelligence character at this point. It probably is not the case that we will just trivially identify everything with this guy, so maybe I should take that more seriously. While traveling through Kazawan, Mexershid stopped at a market in Ekabal Cave. At an obscure shop, he purchased a desiccated axe and named it Desiccated Boon Mexershid Friend. Then he went to a nearby tavern and lost it immediately. Ekabal Cave. Sorry, Ekabal Cave in Kazawan. Okay. Try to keep that in mind. What is this thing? It's an arc sconce. Okay, that's just a slightly different art than we were used to. There's going to be a lot of that going around. So I don't feel comfortable just stealing the books off the bookshelves here. I assume that it would be bad to do so. Is that chair painted? It is graffitied, in fact. There is then no definite demarcation between what seems to quiver with potential energy. Okay. I feel like we're missing some context to even be able to tell whether or not that makes sense. Greetings, a vine. Unsurprisingly, the vine has no things. You know, we're just very friendly with plants is all. I just like to say howdy to a plant. I guess we've gotten the 2 quests, right? Here we go. This is the other thing I was looking for. So, we don't have a lot to trade. Not going to be easy to buy a gun just yet. I was hoping he would have something other than a musket. That's fine. You know, if he had something other than a musket, we probably wouldn't be able to afford it anyway. We do have 62 drams of water, so between that and the torches, I suppose we could buy a musket right now. Yeah, it might be a good idea. It seems like it's a real bad idea to walk around with no gun at all. So let's sell most of our torches. We'll keep one of these plus the one we already have in our hand. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then obviously we're gonna need all of your ammo. Okay. I'm going to take 1 ammo out of that because it actually does change the number of drams that we have to pay. There we go. It's a good idea to have a gun in Caves of Qud. Really can't recommend going places with no gun. Alright, let's have a look at the map. So, I've already forgotten some of our quests. We have to go to the Venerable Farmstead, or we have to go to Tamish and retrieve a tail. Then we have to go to the lair of Citus, the legendary glowfish. Well, one of those things is down here. Some ruins. Yeah, sure, let's investigate. Hopefully it's just guarded by, like, snapjaws. I'm a little nervous. Just creeping around here, a little nervous, very low on health. Very easy to just suddenly die at level 1. I told you those tumbling pods were going to be a problem. Huh. Well, equip leather gloves. That's curious, though. Here's even some more stuff. A weird artifact full of ink, an amber-tipped staff with +1 to hit. Interesting. Huh. Well, I guess let's grab this all. I mean, we may as well equip that over my other staff that does not have such a benefit. Crocs are pretty scary at this level, right? Oh, no, they're fine. I'm going to attempt to proselytize. Croc is not convinced. I'm going to beguile it. There you go. You just gotta use the magic is all. Let's equip that, because it's better than a cloth robe. And let's have a look at this. Is it a pen? Is that why it's full of ink? A tattoo gun. Oh, that's very interesting. Why would we... There is a tattoo command. Can I just tattoo myself? Me. Choose a body part to tattoo. I want to I would hold the gun with my right arm. I'm going to tattoo my left arm. It's going to be a tattoo of... Let's see. Mindviner is a big believer in, like, the power of positive thinking. You know, if you can see it, you can be it. So he's going to give himself a tattoo of inevitable victory. And he does everything in all caps. That's just the kind of guy he is. I can't apparently type. Listen, spelling is very difficult. Oh, it's orange. It's an orange tattoo of victory. Obviously it's orange. It's orange and, can I do orange and black? Yeah. You tattoo inevitable victory on your left arm. And it's not the words inevitable victory. It's a picture of inevitable victory. Obviously. I probably didn't have to clarify that, but just in case. Oh, I actually changed the color of our dude. That's neat. Oh, that's a guy who's a little scary. So I beguiled the croc. Let's proselytize to this dude. He's not buying it. Okay, well then I'll shoot him with a laser that comes out of my brain. You should have agreed with me. Should have just said, yeah, sure, I'll join up. Look at you now. Sweet, sweet bookcase. Oh, multiple bookcases. Beast is so named. No, don't read it. Get it. Get book. Comb caves. Howling men igniting the rivers. Your follower was killed by a plated nullworm. That's a scary enemy for this level. We should be cautious. Is this just one bookshelf? It is just one bookshelf, okay. So yeah, plated nullworm. Bad times. Let's, oh, never mind, found it. I was gonna say let's be extremely careful and try not to run into that thing. Beguile? Ahaha! Alright. I feel bad. I forgot to let our other follower have a name. Let's make sure our plated nullworm gets a name. Sweet nullworm, what do they call you? Why, they call her Lunneneer. Alright, Lunneneer, you and me, we're gonna make it through this crazy world together. You don't have to fight that glow pad. We can just walk away from it. It's immobile. A plated nullworm's a pretty good level 1 buddy to pick up, I think. And we definitely need to explore this whole map because we need every single book. And DV, see attributes. To explain what DV is, you're going to have to look at the attribute reference. Hey, Trash Monk, are we cool? Can I have your stuff? Would you like to hang out? So I beguiled the nullworm, right? Let's proselytize. No, okay, that's fine. Proselytize does not piss people off when it doesn't work. Ugh, I got bulbed. You would think that the bulb would recognize that we are cut from the same cloth, that truly, we are just here to help each other. But no. Unchecked aggression, even from my plant brethren. Well, that's what I think of that. Alright, so hold on. How do I get into this room here? There we go. Well, it turns out there wasn't anything in here anyway. I'm really digging this tattoo gun. I'm super happy we found a tattoo gun. That's cool. Actually served it well. Oh no, Croc. Can you be proselytized too? Nope. Then you are getting nullwormed. That is the price for your ignorance. Also lasers. Nullworms and lasers. This could be the name of our band. Do you think nullworms can play instruments? That's a chain gun turret. Y'all. Okay. If I back up, I think my dude's probably just going to get murked. But also, what if I just closed the door and we never went back in there ever again? I bet we would get a ton of XP for killing a chain gun turret. But also, if I shot my brain laser at it one time and it didn't work, it didn't actually die, we would certainly be very sad about the results of the following turn. I am not ready to be shot at with a chain gun. I don't know what you have to do to get ready for such a thing, but I haven't done it. Bear? Bear cannot be convinced. Hey, I'm realizing I haven't seen my nullworm in a minute. Let's back up and try to find him. He might be hovering at the doorway to the chain gun room. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Please sprint over here and save my life, for I am a great fool and I have angered this huge bear. I appreciate that he can cleave. That's a useful thing. I don't have as many ways of dealing with this creature as I would like. I'm just going to keep running away. The nullworm's fast, right? I didn't retreat in a way that let me run in a circle around my nullworm, which would have been the optimal way to do that. Alright. Sometimes you just have to murder an entire bear. These things happen. Wasn't my plan. Wasn't what I thought I was going to do when I woke up this morning in the old pot. Does mine find sleep in a pot? Probably. I think we have now determined that yes, the answer to that is yes. So just make a meal out of a vile dromad hair, a dawn glider feather, and a proclaimed Issachari rifler's left hand, which we just found on the ground, and I'm not concerned about that at all. Where's the rest of the rifler, is the question I'd be asking. Oh, look at all the books! Mutants they harbor, 2nd edition. Now I confer upon myself to exhaustion. I have been there, brother. Okay, so we have a ton of books. This is a very exciting time in our lives. We need to try to make it to the stilt at some point. Do you think I could command my nullworm to go in there and kill that thing? Lananier, you're pretty tough. Do you wanna try a thing? Can I dominate you? Hold on, come here. Oh, never mind. Didn't have to do it. Lananier elected to go in there and was horribly killed. Well, that's not how I wanted that to go. Oh, there's multiple rooms beyond the turret, and they're probably all full of loot. Okay, new plan. Then the no, don't beguile. Burgeoning. Then the burgeoning occurred. Wow. Okay, I can only select a visible square. Well, I could just do it in the square next to that one. Kaboom! Get 'em, plants! I hear a lot of sound. I really don't want to step in the doorway. We would have gotten XP if the turret had died. The turret is definitely still alive. Hey you. Would you like to be beguiled? Oh, he's outraged that I would even attempt such a thing. That's fair. I get why you're mad. Perhaps you could, like, go away, though? And by go away, of course, I mean be killed with a brain laser. 200 XP. Okay, I'll take that. That's a bit of an upgrade to my equipment. I would much rather have armor than dodge at this point in our character's life. This has not really turned out the way I thought it was going to, but, you know. 10 books. 10 books is a lot of XP, provided that we can live to spend it. Okay, let's, I guess get to where we were originally going. I am a little bummed out to have lost our plated nullworm, but easy come, easy go, right? You traveled to the lair of Citus, the legendary glowfish. It's true, I did do that. Those glowfish are a different color than most glowfish are. What's their deal? That's a ghost perch. Dead light refracts through the rainwater and off its kaleidoscope scales. Color is attenuated, and all that's left is a white-fin kelpie. Interesting. New kinds of fish that we've never seen before. Also, oh, that's interesting. Let's go check that out. Something's fighting. A seed whizzes past nearby. I don't see the plant that shot the seed at us. Just some bones, you know, just bones laying around. Tons of bones. Very exciting time. And I noticed you can see my awesome tattoo. That's pretty fun. There's the, okay, there are seed spitting vines over there. Can I shoot at a seed-spitting vine without hitting anything else on the way? Yeah, this looks like it will avoid all the other targets. Because obviously I don't want to piss off all the fish. I didn't, right? Okay, no, we're cool. I would very much like to visit this shrine. A wet shrine to Reshef. In 2BR, the gyre widened, and the second triad of plagues afflicted the land. The legs of kith and kin annealed to iron. Darkness bloomed from the earth, and the Svardim blackened the sky. Reshef walked below the chrome arches and healed the sick. The Svardim? Is that a thing we've heard of before? Also, apparently, that was telling the story of when Ironshank first came to the land. That beetle is, I think, heading toward the thing that keeps shooting seeds at us, but I don't actually see it. Uh-oh. There's a deep pool of salty water in that direction. Oh! There's actually, like, swimming mechanics now. Okay, well, I would rather not go swimming at the moment. We're just kind of wandering around. We're looking for a lair, actually. That is an eel that doesn't appear to be in water? A wet sewage eel, swimming, but not in... If I shoot at it... Nope, it doesn't look like it can move. It's not worth a ton, but the ghost perch don't like it when you shoot at the eels. Okay, well, I mean, like, these are just free XP, though. So I'm going to shoot at all the eels. Sorry, ghost perch. Just gonna have to deal with it. You're just gonna have to eel with it. That's right. I said it. Nobody can stop me. I'm the Mind Vine. I've gone mad with power. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here. I'm passing the turn several times. Trying to let a Laze charge build up. There we go. This is like, I realized I could continue shooting at him, but there's no guarantee I would ever hit him. That's just wet trash. It's a big pile of wet trash over there in the corner. I do not see the stairs. Somewhere around here, there must be stairs. I'm a little leery of, like, I don't like this thing where I'm swimming around the trees that are blocking my vision. Because what if we swam right up next to a sewage eel? Have all of the fish turned hostile? Because, no, okay. Maybe it's only the ones that were near me when I was shooting at the eel? Or is it all the ghost perch? Nope. Most fish think I'm fine. Not great, but, you know, fine. Well... Did I miss the stairs? I mean, I guess there are a couple of tiles I still haven't seen. Ah, aha, aha, ha, ha, ha. Found them. I'm assuming I don't want to get into, like, direct combat with a legendary anything, but a glowfish is definitely less dangerous than a lot of things would be on account of it is fish. And I'm not trying to, like, not trying to be reductive here, but generally speaking, fish don't pose a huge threat. You have a cool engraved hat. Can I see your hat? In 3BR... Okay, so more secrets about Reshef. This is a thing we already knew, but it's good for a character to know that. Identify. I already understand this. Yeah, that's weird. Why did I even have the option to identify? I'm going to proselytize. Okay, fair enough. I figured he wouldn't go for it, but, you know, he had to try. Hey, is that that's a rack of some kind? A Desert Chris. Okay, that's pretty whatever. As far as weapons go, that's not very exciting. Oh, I do not like all these blind corridors. We're cool. We're cool. He's just a fish. Fish are friendly, broadly. Most of the time. I appreciate that it specifies that all the fish are wet. Oh, sorry. I displaced you out of your water. You know, some amount of that's going to happen. This does feel like the entrance to the throne room, doesn't it? So we're not here to kill the... Oh boy, I don't like the number of bones I'm seeing. We're not here to kill the glowfish or anything. We're just here to get a thing, right? We need to find that file. Yeah, the file of the Sanctified Blessing, which I assume will be at the bottom of the dungeon. The bottom of the lair. I think that has been the case when we've been asked to go to a lair and retrieve a thing in the past. Well, easy enough to get down here, but obviously my curiosity drives me onward. That is a plant that I should be more wary of. As a guy who is basically a plant myself, I should be more aware of the plants that are dangerous to me. I think it's interesting that you no longer get an automatic read on the amount of water that's in a pool of water when you step on it. It says you move through a pool of salty water, not through a pool of X drams of salty water. I wonder if they changed that for, like, an important mechanical reason. Oh, interesting. Multiple stairs down. Or if it was just like, let's clean up the combat logs. Let's try to make there be less stuff in there that's not immediately useful. Okay, are you a special... You are a putrid glowfish. Weird. I'm just gonna... You know, he's probably trying to have some private time in there, I just realized. Let's leave him to it. Oh, that's a bad time. Something's shooting seeds at me. At least I think I heard the seed sound. There's just a big... That's a shrine, really? In 3BR, Rebecca betrayed Reshef by stealing the Mark of Death from the gate to the Tomb of the Eaters. In punishment, Reshef excommunicated her from the Sultanate. Interesting. Oh, there's the... It's right there. I was like, where is this vine? The thing about the vine is, it's green. And there was other green stuff nearby, so of course, how could I possibly... So, it didn't look like we took a note of that. I guess that must be one of the things about Reshef we had already learned. Listen, I can't keep stuff straight. Oh no, I'm out of charges. Well, I'll just rest here for a minute until I have another charge. Please? There we go. Alright. And then I guess I'll chill here in the corner until I'm healed. So far, I'm liking the amount of danger that we're in. Seems like a very chill dungeon. Oh, apparently I pissed off this glowfish. And that's going to piss off that glowfish, so we may as well murk him too. Are these guys also mad at me? Yeah. Well, you know, it's not a bad way to farm early XP, I suppose. I was going to come through here and try to be like a, you know, what do you call it? A decent human being, but too late now. Now I'm killing everybody. See, I told you. Yeah, they're 25 XP each. It actually seems pretty alright. So, with a couple of secrets about Reshef, and also all these books, if we make it to the stilt, we're going to gain a lot of levels really quickly. Oh. I'm in the tarry subterranean salt marsh down here. And also, I'm very stuck in this asphalt. Just climbing downstairs into a pool of asphalt. So I do not like all of the tar. I don't want to swim in tar, especially if there are now like more proper swimming mechanics. I really, really, really don't want to swim around in tar. Are you? Oh, you're the legendary. Sorry, I should have checked. Disliked by the villagers of Ezra, disliked by oozes, hated by the Merchants Guild. I mean, mathematically, it sure seems like we ought to kill you, and you don't really have much of an ability to fight back. So. Maybe what we're learning today is that Mindvine just doesn't like fish. Mindvine and fish do not get along. Well, it turns out he had the file of the Sanctified Blessing. It's filled with lava. Just don't open it. The secret there, just don't open it. I'm stuck? Okay. Stupid fish. Back up. Don't have any lasers. I should just hang out for a second. Charge up my laser. There we go. Ow. Stupid ivory. Damn it. I keep pressing the button to aim the laser and then the direction I want to aim it in right away without waiting to see if I actually had any charges left. So that's why I'm running up on the enemies instead of shooting at them, in case you were wondering. If I've completely lost all of my tactical mind... Nope, it's a hand problem, not brain problem. Just wait here for a second until we get some more charges. I mean, I could be using my musket, I guess. Yeah, that is my concern. Our accuracy is so low at the moment that we can't reasonably fire at a thing that's 3 tiles away. Oh, there's even more glowfish back here. Well, I mean, I'll just keep... As long as you guys want to keep waiting for me to get my laser charges back, I'll keep earning XP off of you. You know, it's like the tattoo says. There's nothing in this chest. Well, that's disappointing. That's not how chests are supposed to work down at the base of the fancy monster lair. Gilded marble from the Sultanate of Reshef. Wow, that's very specific. Drapery flows are frozen in marble around a rondure in high relief. The gilded walls of Imperium are Baroque, but they're still more modest than the gilding of the earlier sultans. Well, I mean, that's to be understood. Reshef had a lot of time. By the time it was Reshef's time, he's, he had adjusted to the idea of being rich. The other sultans are sort of nouveau riche, so... Boy, this is a weirdly constructed dungeon. That's just a big pool of asphalt, huh? 500 drams isn't so much? Okay, hold on. I'm pressing right now. It's so hard to swim around in that stuff. Never mind. Never mind, I won't even try to go that way. We can probably circle around, and, like, even if we can't, I think odds are pretty good that there's nothing over there. The way is blocked by a shim-scale mangrove. Is it? Okay, it's just a very well-hidden one. I am doing damage. Yeah, that'll show it. We found a campsite, and then more asphalt. Yeah, wow, it's really hard to get through asphalt now. Okay, well, that's a thing that we've learned. I'm going to do my best to press through here. Ow! Electrofuge, stupid electro discharge. It's actually going to kill me, is the thing. But not if I beguile it. Okay, thank God. Really needed that to work. Rest until healed? Okay. Stuck again. Yeah, electro discharge. Kind of a big deal. Alright, that one's just a big hole in the ground. What is this? A mural end cap. Black marble quarried from the early earth binds the art of a life. So this is the end of a mural, but somewhere else is the rest of the mural, presumably? Who would steal part of a mural? I just want the edge of it, you know? Priscillitize? Hey, it worked. Cool. So now we have an electrofuge and a nullworm. You guys get names. Electro Spider. What do your people call you? Sithos. Sithos the Electro Spider. And your name, of course, is Einder. Who could question it? Einder, did you do all... Are you responsible for all the bones here? Because that's... I mean, good job. I'm not going to try to judge you. Einder, please deal with your kinsman. That is an agglegut, right? An aggle maggot. Bloated pustules of noxious gas. Ew. This calls for some burgeoning. I'm gonna burgeon it right up here. Oh dear. Well, stuff's happening, for sure. It's a very unpredictable power. I like it very much. It's real goofy. Explosions. Teleportation and explosions. It's a bad combination. So wait, what is happening right now? That's the... Okay. I'm gonna try to help Einder. Oh, Einder was tumbled. I'm gonna leave. I hope nobody regards this as cowardice, but quote-unquote friendly tumbling pod is often anything but. Please let me out of the asphalt. Please just swim. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is a nightmare. Please walk me to the nearest stairway up. I'm stuck. I hate this dungeon. Alright, let's get out of here. The good news is, our Electro Spider survived. Oh, I should... Hold on. We should go back and kill all those fish. I don't feel great about it, but they started this war. And they're also packed with loot. You know, that's if they didn't want to get killed, all they had to do was not be packed with loot. I'm stuck. We're both stuck. We're so stuck. There's so much tar and asphalt and garbage everywhere. I hate it. I hate this dungeon. I'm so eager to be outside of it. Okay, those guys are all dead. There's still some in here. Oh yeah, there they are. Alright. Important XP. Let's stop here at the fire. Make some food. A Fractus Thorn, a tin Dawn Glider egg, and a thread from an Issachari banner. Where did I get a tin Dawn Glider egg? Oh my god, just get out of the asphalt. You track it everywhere, and then you get stuck on the tracks, and it's... Ugh. What a time. What a time. Alright. Where is the other quest? Oh, it's way north. Okay. Let us go to Tamish. Now, Tamish is just a village, right? No, not exactly. That looks like a hostels. That looks like one or more hostels. What is that? Just a bunch of rubble. So, I don't remember. Wet Sithos was beguiled. Okay. So we're going to try to proselytize to this boar. That didn't work. He does not care for that. I'm going to sprint. Leave me alone, boar. This boar is remarkably tough. Oh god. Okay. We got there. Ooh. Hey, check out this loot. A beaded bracelet and a fancy sword. Oh, you know what? I'm realizing this character does not yet have Menacing Stare, and I would like to have Menacing Stare very much. Alright. I know we're pushing the episode length here, but I would like to get both of the starting quests done before we call it. So what am I here to do? I don't even remember. It's probably not important. I need to find the Dawn Glider Tale of the Venerable Farmstead, which presumably will just be in a chest around here somewhere. Our Electrofuge hit that Snapjaw so hard he made diacritical marks come out. It's crazy. Let's stare down the Beetle Man. No, wait, hold on. Let's proselytize to the Beetle Man. Aha, it worked. Okay, cool. We got a slimy giant beetle on our side. Average strength. Okay. I still have no idea how that strength thing is calculated. It might just be purely level, for all I know. Why are you so... Are you all hopped up on serum? Is that what's happening there? Ah, he's been shade oiled. He's all phased out. Kids today just phasing out rather than dealing with their problems. Well, I think I'm going to perform the burgeoning, and we're just maybe going to be sad. Here's, fingers crossed, here's hoping this doesn't just blow us all up. Okay, it looked like I summoned a whole lot of ivory there. So let's intimidate this guy. Yep, he ran across the ivory. Ah! Aloe Volta. I did not expect the Aloe Volta to discharge quite so violently. Alright, we don't have any laze charges up right now, so I'm just gonna, not laze anything for a moment here. Which one of these is my beetle? That's a bad one. That's a friendly one. Okay. Still don't have a laze charge. Okay. Problem solved. There we go. I got one. I'm helping. I helped a small amount. And then I stabbed this warlord. I'm having a really hard time killing him. Okay, he's down, but apparently there is additional hostile beetle. Well, that will never do. Menacing stare. Okay. So you run off and die to some plants or something. I'm going to go... Nope, I'm not going to go loot the thing. There are so many angry things in this area. That Voider is actually like a real problem for me. Although it's maybe not actually going after me? I don't know what the hell it's doing. Where are my friends going? And why? Why are they going there? Intimidate, it has a 4-round cooldown still. I guess I'm going to back up for 4 rounds. Yeah, this area is a little hostile. Just a tiny little bit hostile. Okay, well, I guess I didn't need to intimidate him. Is this like a weird... That's holographic ivory. That's not even real ivory. Very strange. Okay, I'm going to take a different tack here. I'm going to sprint. Yeah, unsurprisingly, the beetle was unharmed by the fake ivory. I'm going to grab this thing. Give me that. And then we're going to try to leave, because I don't want to fight these bugs anymore. I think my allies are still alive, right? We didn't get a message about their death. Oh, you discover Hakish. Neat. So yeah, our allies are still alive. Let's just fight this tortoise and then maybe leave? Provided that that works that way. If you guys could just kill him real quick. Just stay near my allies. Let them tank for me. Here, this I can handle. Bam! Check it out. I'm very good at killing the lowest level Snapjaws. They have him. They have him under control. Yeah, grab this stuff. We should check out this shrine. Nope, that is a piece of information we already had. That's a shame. And I mean, I sort of want to look around, since it's a ruin, and it doesn't seem like the enemies on this screen are quite as harsh as the enemies on the last screen. You know, there could be, what do you call it? Could be a chest or something. Or a bunch of bookshelves. Let's throw up and intimidate on this guy. It does seem like our current crop of allies are, yeah, not so good at sticking with us. And they're dying too. I'm gonna just back off into the corner here and then zoom out. Hey, look at that. They let me. What a bunch of fools. Okay, things are maybe not going 100% as smoothly as I would like. We still have our cool Electro Spider. Good news. I found that Dawn Glider tail you wanted. Thank you for your service, Drifter. You've proven yourself a friend to our village. We got ourselves a whole bunch of XP and a recoiler and some more reputation. Yeah, sure, I'll go visit some Barathromites. I love Barathromites. And then... Wait, no, you're the guy I was supposed to take the other thing to. I found the file of the Sanctified Blessing. Thank you for your service. Our village owes you a debt. Yeah, what are you going to pay it with? A silver key and a gold key. Those aren't the, do you think? Are those the troll keys? Well, I don't really think I need a carbide longsword. But I guess we could take the keys. And then maybe just avoid the trolls, if that makes sense to do. Because, like, we're going to have lots of opportunities to pick up a carbide longsword. And with this character, I'm not inclined to think that a structural scanning bracelet's actually going to be all that valuable. Right, we don't have a way of taking advantage of structural information anyway. Okay, now, a question. I'm sure they don't want me to take their books. But if we did take their books and then we just ran away, like, do you think we'd get away with that? Because I sure would love to have more books to take to the stilt, is all I'm saying. And granted, it seems like there's no shortage of books in a playthrough. Alright, hold on. What do you have? We should probably try to trade with you first. Some of these books are fairly valuable. Weirdly, the illuminated one is one of the least valuable among the books we found, which is quite strange. Don't need leather moccasins. We don't need, like, any of this garbage. I think I'm just going to keep the staff I have, the plus to hit staff, so let's make all of that on the... Wow, the silver and gold key are silver and gold. I didn't even really think about that part of it, but yeah, that's a good... We did pick up an awful lot of trade value there, didn't we? Well, that being the case, maybe I want to hold off on buying anything. If we're thinking we're going to go to the stilt anyway, let's just hold off on selling anything. We'll do it all at the stilt. Places where it makes sense to actually buy things. Okay, we're going to try something a little risky. If we end up being hated by everyone in town, I don't think it's necessarily a big deal. A Schrödinger page from the Annals of Cud, chapter unspecified. No, sorry, hold on, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to look. This. Nary a scholar knows who composes the Annals of Cud. So wait, what does it mean when the chapter is unspecified? Because we know what it means when... Alright, I am going to take it. We're just going to take everything. Yep, I'm sure. I am sure. Looks pretty mad. They look pretty mad at us. Okay. I'm going to grab stuff out of this one too. Yep. No fixed conclusions are yet established about my conduct. And then we left. Then we ran out of town. And we did something very clever. We went around here. And then down here. And we re-entered town in the corner. Are you going to be mad at me because of the book thing? No, you don't even know. You don't even know what's up. Come back in this corner of this screen. And Turtle Guy, do you remember? Do you remember and are you still mad? Actually, no. Mirlaloom the village tinker has a symbiotic firefly. Hey, that would be pretty useful. I'm going to finish robbing them. Ooh, the canticle's chromatic. This sphere is a great effect. Okay, I believe you. And then some of this stuff. Sure, I'll take all these. And then we got the hell out of town. And we just walked over to the stilt. Because why wouldn't we? Okay, I got lost. But I managed to not get lost on the desert tile, which I think is a very important thing. You know, we do have a lot of skill points right now out there. Apparently there are hostels nearby. Are you sure? It doesn't feel like there are hostels nearby. I think the most hostile thing around us is probably the ivory that my dude stepped on here. Okay, there we go. Sure, let's investigate the ruins. Let's swing through the ruins. Check abode. Alright, I'm not actually going to explore these ruins right now, but we will mark them on the map. We're going to try to make it across this little bit of desert over here. Hey, look at that. We pulled it off. Oh, glorious Shekinah. And this area is very familiar to us. So first up, we go in here. Let's learn a new thing about Reshef. That's that Stardust thing that we learned early on with the last character. And your thirst is mine. The villagers of Shurka, apparently not big fans. Yeah, let's learn first aid, because I have some bandages, so it would be cool if I knew how to use them. And then here are some secrets from Reshef's life. Look at this. 250, 500, and 1,000, right? Pretty good. We're going to end the episode at quite a level here. Hey, everybody, what's happening out here? Just a bunch of guys. Disciple of the Sightless Way just mixed right in there. No big deal. Nobody think about it. I can water ritual with you, right? Yeah, let's do that. Do love that warden ritual, or that warden reputation. I think we do actually want to learn shield. At some point, we'll be able to shield wall, right? That would be a cool thing. That will be a cool thing when it happens. And then we know that Mechanimist rep matters. So real quick here, they have borne the weight of this earth and 1,000 others. Hey, cool, good for them. Your thirst is mine, my water is yours. Crabs. Crabs don't care for that. Also, I know some things. Let's just get as much Mechanimist rep as we can right away, and do nothing to reduce it. Okay. So, Sheba Hagadius, Apple Farmer Librarian of the Stilt. We have so many books, we're going to read one of them. Which one of these sounds the most fascinating? You know, what I'm actually really curious about is the mutants they harbor. I'm a mutant, and I want to read about... That's not how you read book. There you go, that's how you read book. The damage value, for example, penetration 4, 1d4. At Mentone, the corresponding number was 323 drops per square inch per second, the maximum reaching to 1290. As for my story, I've been growing, out of exhaustion. I guess that's probably why it happens. Old Yuri squinted and then spring open and loosen seeds at high speeds. It's in its entirety, rendering the patient begins to swell. This is getting a little filthy. Of particular interest to Oth and the Driest for 25 years. That's just, it broke in the middle of a word there. Let your possessions be reclaimed by the servants of foreign gods. No, that's cool, I'm good with my possessions. Return to Argive with the Barathromites. You are skilled at butchering corpses. The Windweirds are a labyrinthine complex of towering, sundered bluffs that lie to the metamorphic Newman, before any of them may vary indefinitely. One interesting fact to be stithened. Hey, there's that word again. This is a conical copper cap, and from the top of the Prophet Uchal's pilgrimage toward Iber. At first I attributed his mood to the surface of the clans of true folk. Now off with you, may you bathe in the heat. Well, that doesn't seem very nice. Often one claims to possess a sentience of its eyes are glazed and bestial. Isolation has rendered him more of a stinking robe. Flesh smears over the discs of his day, for it does not have the means here to Caiaphas. This is very gross. This is a very gross book. You know what? Take this book off my hands. I want nothing to do with it. Have all of this garbage. Wow, the Canticles Chromaic is worth, like, nothing. Should we... Okay, I'm not going to give him the books that are worth under 200 XP. Because we might want to have some trade value, right? Well, let's give him everything that's significant. 615, absolutely. And then we'll go explore a little bit at the beginning of next episode and maybe make some purchases. Wow, we are leveling up very quickly this time out. I like that one's illuminated too. We already know it's not worth a lot, right? Isn't that the one that we already saw? Leafy Malachites, very dense with themes, you know. The sphere is a great effect. I'd say 900 XP is a pretty great effect. Thyselves assured, wise and ware. It's a shame we didn't find any of those books that are worth like 3,600. And, of course, provided space can be filled. So where are we at? We're level 9 now? Is that right? We are level 9, and we are almost to 10. We've done very well for ourselves here. So I have 504 skill points, a bunch of attribute points. I think we want to stick ego, like I was saying last time. I want to try to get to 25 as quickly as possible. If we're going to rely on companions a lot, I think that makes sense to do. And then light manipulation. Yeah, let's absolutely increase that. I feel very strongly about light manipulation. Our ego has taken it too high to be increased again. And then I think we'll increase our beguiling as well. What does burgeoning do? More powerful plants summoned. Seems a little risky, but also it is very powerful sometimes. I'm going to go ahead and grow it. Oh, and that triggered psychic glimmer. So all this does is increase the chance that it will work, and the duration as well, I suppose. I think I'm going to take this, because that puts us at exactly 4 points left, and then we're going to take a random mutation. Although if I was going to take a random mutation, I probably should have done that first so that we could see if we wanted to level that up. But yeah, let's do it. Stunning Force. Definitely could see use of that. Burrowing Claws. Ooh. Cannot wear gloves, but always +1 AV and can just dig through the walls. That's definitely interesting. Also, cryokinesis might be cool. Creatures are pushed away from the center of the blast, stunned, and dealt crushing damage in up to 3 increments. Damage increment 1d1. So I'm assuming things that are closer to the center, like things that are right at the center, will take 3 hits of 1d1, and then stuff that's further away will only take 2 or 1. That does seem pretty good. Do we really think cryokinesis would be valuable? I guess, like, freezing people is pretty serious. You chill a nearby area with your mind. It does damage. It doesn't actually say how much it cools things, so I suppose it's kind of hard to know. But like, Stunning Force has got to be good, right? We've been hit by Stunning Force before. We know that it totally sucks to be hit by. Okay. Well, I think that seems like a pretty strong start to me. We are 2 ego off of Inspiring Presence, so at level 12 we'll get a point of ego for free, and then at 15 we hit 25 and are good to go. And we have 500 skill points, and I'm not 100% sure what all we're gonna do with just yet. I might pick up Butchery, just in case it is necessary to butcher our opponents to take their ego. Also, just like meal skills are good. Eating is fun. Let's pick up that. Yeah, Spicer 2. And you know what? Carbide Chef. Listen, our guy's a plant, and he might literally not have a mouth, but that doesn't mean he can't enjoy fine dining. And then, what else do we want to work on? We could pick up Heal. We could grab Self-Discipline and then, like, go for Fasting Way next time we level up, and that'll combine well with our chef stuff. But Meditate just seems like a good idea, right? We never used meditation before, I don't think. It seems handy. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. We're gonna keep doing stuff we haven't really done before. Okay, there we go. And I think this is a very promising start to a character. That is probably more time than I should have spent on that for today, but you know, the game's very fun. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, the Mindviner is gonna maybe get into some slightly more dangerous stuff. And we'll see you then.